everybody. Today we're going to make mutton chops, and for that we have mutton chops themselves, and I have about 12 pieces. And what I've already done that to the others. Before I even cook, I will pound them like that briefly on both sides so that the fibers soften and they cook faster. And these are washed, and then we'll now proceed. I've already pounded the others, so they're good. And now we can proceed to the cooking process. To make a quick marinade, and here I have a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of black pepper, a tablespoon of ginger paste, a tablespoon of garlic paste, and 1 heaped tablespoon of coriander powder, and 1 tablespoon of vinegar, half a tablespoon of black pepper. And so I'm going to mix it all with my hands. In a pressure cooker, I put in half cup of water, and I'm going to put this mutton chops that I have mixed in the masala. Pressure cook these mutton chops for about 10 minutes, and then look at them. And the whole purpose is not to cook them, just to soften them, because they will continue cooking on the tawa as well. Pressure cooker, and I'm sorry, I am pressure cooking it for 15 minutes. 15 minutes of pressure cooking, I can tell you that the meat is still as hard as a rock. And if you have soft meat, by all means you can stop boiling it, but mine is really hard. So I'm going to pressure cook it for further 15 minutes. So you can see the smiles and giggles on the other side. It's because I was thinking that 15 minutes would be good to soften meat, but I got to go on. And I do have some water, so I'm not going to add anything else, and I will pressure cook it for a further 15 minutes. I've taken about a cupful of keema, and I've ground it pretty well. And in my blender, I've added about 3 tablespoons of frozen cilantro, 1 teaspoon of ginger, 1 teaspoon of garlic, and 2 green chilies that are tucked in right there. Blending this, I'm going to add the keema, which is about a cup of keema. And you could use this mixture to make keema chops. But I'm going to show you how I go about it. I mean, if you just wanted this keema mixture and all this by itself, it becomes keema chops on its own. So now I'm going to add about a teaspoon of salt. Salt is to your taste. Adding the salt, I've added the keema, and I'm going to blend it really smooth. 1 slice of bread, and I'm going to remove it from the water and remove all the water that is inside it, and add it to the keema mixture and blend it again. And I'm going to blend it again. This is what this keema looks like now. And if you want to make keema chops with this, you just take these keemas and roll them into like tikkis, and put some breadcrumbs and egg on it, and then shallow fry them on both sides, and they will be keema chops. But I'm using this keema with the mutton chops. That's how I've eaten them and like them. So I'll make it my mutton, and it is still on the harder side, and so I'm going to give it 15 more minutes. So in total 45 minutes of pressure cooking. Now your mutton, if it's ready in 15 minutes, that's good. If it's ready in 30 minutes, that's good. But the meat should be soft. Here we do not intend to cook it, but we intend to make it soft. So since it still has some water in the bottom, I'll just give everything a good mix and pressure cook it for further 15 minutes of pressure cooking. This is what the mutton chops look like. The water has almost dried up, and it's soft. It's soft in the meat. And now we're going to get a karai ready with some oil, 2 eggs with some salt and paprika, and I have some breadcrumbs here. And now I'm going to take my chops and put a bit of the keema on it on both sides, like a light layer of keema, and then dip them in breadcrumbs, and then dip them in egg, and then shallow fry. I have lightly layered my chops with the keema like this, just pressed keema on it. And now I'm going to add the breadcrumbs Dip it in the egg. And then shallow fry it. Shallow fry them for 10 minutes on both sides, or medium to low heat, medium low heat. Turn them around. And I'll cook them on the other side. What these mutton chops look like. Try, enjoy, like, share and subscribe.